This vlog is sponsored by Skillshare. Hi guys, I'm Nick, and I've been roaming the open road for 3 years in too many self-built camper vans. I'm currently travelling with my partner Sam, and when we are lucky, my pup Lord Onyx comes for a joyride with us too. Subscribe for van life adventures every week. Welcome back guys. First, let's recap. On the 18th of October, we set off on our European road trip from the UK and headed straight towards Spain, where we spent 2 unforgettable weeks driving our way through the north and into Portugal. Plans are to explore as much of Portugal as we can before it's time to think about the Schengen shuffle. This week marks our second week in Portugal, and we have been loving every minute of it. This time around, we switch up the wildlife adventures for city explorations in Porto, and I'm pretty sure I fell in love. We eat our way through the city, find out how dog-friendly the Portuguese are, and make some of our very own Azulejo, aka tile art, in aid of saving the famous Porto tiles. I loved it so much I went and got a tattoo to mark the memories. Sorry, Mum.
We are now in Porto.
Woo!
But everybody seems a little bit too impatient, always trying to undercut me at every chance, not really giving me any time to actually think.
Yeah.
But we're here.
Woo! Yeah, we thought we'd come in at night time as well so that we could find a place to park up. So the roads aren't actually that busy either, so I'm surprised at how manic people are being. Like, people don't even like indicate, they just cut right in front of you and stuff like that here. I don't really know the rules of the road. We're still learning them, aren't we, for Portugal, but so far we're alive. You need to just stop swinging around corners. All the doors and doors, you can't see them because it's dark, are just opening, but I'm certain they were all locked. Sam locked them and I double checked and I was like, oh wow, he's actually locked them all. So it's because you were just driving like a maniac around here and now everything is opening, and if my clothes end up all over the floor, you're sorting it out. You, Onyx, you're sorting it out. Quickly get in there, there's loads of campers filling it up. It isn't air. So there's quite a lot of people here. There's even caravans, so I wonder if they just live here.
I don't want to go right on the end, because it's next to the path. Nobody wants to go next to the path. Okay,
so we're going next to the main road then.
Well, do you want to go in the
No, I'm just saying.
Spaces?
No, I'm just saying.
We're going there. End of.
I actually hate parking with Sam. That's probably one of the main things we argue about, isn't it? Is how to park the van.
I park it fine. You have to be like, it has to align at every single angle.
He parks at 1k.
No, I don't.
Yeah, you do.
I mean, it's 1k now.
And now he's on the curb. We have just pulled into Porto, or just outside, sorry, at an air.
We're right next to a park and ride, which takes about 30 minutes in, so it's a little bit too far if we want to actually go out and leave Onyx as well. Yeah,
but we've come here to get water first, and then we thought we'd make the decision whether to park in Porto or take the park and ride into Porto.
I think it's a little bit difficult, isn't it, really?
Yeah, the park up here is not very nice, is it?
I don't mind the park up, it's just all the comments on Park for Night.
There's a bit of an encampment here. And obviously how far it is, so if we were to leave Onyx, I would have anxiety really, travelling 30 minutes on a a tram in. So, but all the park ups on Park for Night in Porto say that their vans have been robbed.
Yeah, there's over 5 that I've looked at where they've also said they've been robbed, which isn't good.
So I feel a little bit sick right now. I don't know what to do. I don't like leaving
driving
the van.
in the morning, pay for a nice spot and enjoy Porto.
Yeah, but we've got to find a nice spot.
Yeah, we'll have to do some Googling tonight. Yeah,
hopefully. Because when I've gone to like Seville and Granada and stuff before, you can pay like £10 for a gated, secure car park for motorhomes. Sorry, my pasta is about to overflow. We've just been to Aldi, which is across the road, and bought some really quick pasta to make. So yeah, we're hoping to find a car park similar to those. I don't know, fingers crossed, we'll catch you in the morning. Guys, we're going to take a moment to thank today's sponsor Skillshare for keeping the wheels rolling. Skillshare offer inspiring classes for creative and curious people, and they came into my life at just the right time, just as I left my office job and was looking to up my skills in content creation. Members get unlimited access to thousands of inspiring classes, and I've been taking full advantage, where I've already completed multiple classes, and now I'm learning all about Lightroom with Tabitha Parks, photo editing in Adobe Lightroom Beginner's Guide. I have been loving Skillshare because I can access it from anywhere, like here in my camper van, in the middle of nature. Most classes are under 60 minutes and are broken down into bite-sized lessons, making it simple for me to gain the skills I need swiftly and still give me the time to live my life. Skillshare believes a strong community is essential to personal growth, so if you want to tap into the support of fellow creatives who provide encouragement, communication and inspiration, all you need to do is click on the link in my description below. The first 1,000 people will receive 1 month free Skillshare Premium, so you can tap into your creativity too. Now let's crack on with the adventures.
Good morning, gang.
Morning.
Since these two are still in bed, who's on breakfast duties?
You are!
Onyx, when are you ever out of bed first?
Are you making us Reese's Pieces porridge?
Yeah, we'll make Reese's Pieces porridge. The Reese's Pieces porridge. Though it looks horrible.
Feed me. Feed me. I'd do the first bite, but it looks really hot.
Taste it.
I love it when it comes with Onyx's hair in.
I think you have to get used to eating dog hairs when they are everywhere. He's clearly got something to say.
I believe we're all ready to go into Porto.
Yep, we've got our doggy passport and allowed to transfer Onyx into the city.
Yeah, so we are going to get on the metro. We're leaving the van here, which is a 30-minute journey into the city. So we won't be leaving Onyx behind ever for the next few days. I don't know how long we're going to be here, but it is going to be a couple days of
She's
just
a bit
to
safer
enjoy
here
it.
with camper.
Yeah,
community
there's
around.
lots of cars, lots of other motorhomes and things like that. So anyway, we thought we'd show you what we do to prep our van for when we go into the city.
Yeah.
In terms of security. So first of all, we just close all of our curtains, the side, that little porthole and the back ones over here. Our tech, our expensive tech and stuff is slightly hidden. We don't have like a lock box or anything like that, no. But it's not like completely obvious either. Obviously we're not gonna show you that, but anyway, next. We make sure we shut all of the windows.
And we make sure we do all of our deadlocks. And finally, we put on our steering lock. This is mainly to act as a visual deterrent.
And also we have a ghost immobilizer, so we can't really show you that, but basically the engine won't start unless you know our secret code on the dashboard to get the engine going. So hopefully all of that, the visual deterrents, will just make them move on to someone else's van.
Shit.
Hello.
What's this?
This week we spend the majority of our time in Porto, Portugal's second largest city. We parked up at an air in Venda Nova, a 30-minute direct route into the centre. As soon as we got off the tube, we were greeted with Portuguese culture. Roasted chestnuts filled the air with autumnal vibes, and Azulejo buildings adorned the streets. If you can't tell by now, I am obsessed with the tiles the Portuguese cover their buildings in. So we booked into a tile making workshop later this evening. Now, time to go get inspired. We have just rocked up to the Riviera area.
Yeah, it's a funky little area. There's even cable cars going through the city.
Yeah, live music, lots of food. We're on the hunt though for a vegan restaurant. So far we tried to check out one, but it's closed on Mondays. So this one's on the other side of the river and it's like a vegan buffet. So fingers crossed.
Wish us luck, because we're both hungry.
We're starving.
Actually changing our plan. The buffet we were heading to is a little bit far away and it's so beautiful in the Riviera here, so we ended up stopping here for pizza and shade for Onyx.
Yeah, look at him down here. The guy has brought us some ham for him and topped up your water, hasn't he? Yeah, he thinks you're a big dog.
And of course the staple diet of beer. $7.
And Coke. How un-Portuguese of us. So I think that's one of the problems of being vegetarian in Portugal. Lots of the traditional Portuguese food is not vegetarian, so pizza is. As we were eating at the Riviera area, it just started to get really, really hot. So it's now 20 degrees, which is beautiful, but Onyx just doesn't seem to be able to cool down, does he? Because there's no shade anywhere. And I started crying on our walk through because it was just so beautiful. I'm really loving it here. Don't know why I've decided to record as we're walking uphill either. But anyway, we're on our way to the workshop and we're going to stop off and get a cold drink on the way to cool off. Catch you at the top of the hill. We made it to the top of the hill.
Me, Karen, Onyx.
Yeah.
Don't think you would have made it.
We got a beer and me a pineapple drink, and we are now outside the tile workshop, so we're going to head on in. I don't think we'll be able to talk to you guys when we're in there, and it looks like it's starting already, so let's go. There's a dog. First of all, thank you to Carrie from the Happy Lands for suggesting this workshop to us. We loved it. So the workshop is run by Alba and Marissa over at Gazette Azulejos, a non-profit. They're dedicated to the traditional painting of Portuguese tiles, and their aim is to research, promote and preserve this art as century-old tiles are being destroyed due to the remodelling of the city. Look at this. How are you getting on? So what? It looks cool. Okay. So I'm gonna try and freehand something. Prepare. One of the ways they save the tiles is by holding these workshops, which I highly recommend doing. You don't have to be a creative to join in either. It really is for everyone and your dog. If you want to find out more, I've added their Instagram and website to the description below.
I meant to look at what you painted. We've actually just finished our time at the tile making place, finishing all our cool designs, which we'll definitely show you here.
I absolutely loved it. I'm really glad we did it because it's just a really traditional Portuguese thing, and the workshop that we did, I will link it in the description below. They're saving the tiles here in Porto because the buildings are being destroyed, so they're kind of like creating a logbook and things like that. You can donate to them if you so wish.
And they're modernising all the tiles. They don't like the old authentic looks.
Yeah.
Which we don't like, but
yeah, I love
the old ones, I think.
So now we're heading back to the van, but we're going to make one last stop at, I can't pronounce it, Confeiteria do Bolha, yeah, which is famous for its
pasta chinatas.
Patatas bravas, yeah, pasta chinatas. Today we're starting off with filling up our water, but already we're having a bit of a dilemma, aren't we? Our hose doesn't seem to fit all of the taps here. We do have an adapter, but it just seems like the ends are just always different around Europe. So this is the tap that we're working with. So sometimes we'll just get like our 5 or 8 litre water bottle and just keep tipping it in, but that just takes up so much time. We've got a 65 litre tank, is it? Yeah. So obviously 5 into 65 is obviously 13, so it takes 13 times to fill it up. So we've just come up with this little contraption, haven't we?
I don't know if it's gonna work.
Yeah, well, we bought the funnel ages ago. I was kind of hoping that sat on the outside. But anyway, we've just chopped off, what, 20 centimetres from our actual hose, and then we've put that all back together, and then hopefully we've got a 10 litre bottle, so double the size of the 5, so that means it will take, what's half of 13, 6.5 times to fill up the van instead. So let's give that a go. So I'm thinking that we need to find like a European Argos and buy ourselves a European hose, so the adapter might actually fit all of these taps, rather than doing this. I mean, it is great, but it's long. So anyway, let's crack on.
Need you, baby.
Guess who's back?
Me.
Yeah. Sam has gone into Porto today without us as I'm editing next week's vlog or this week's vlog. I can't even think of the time scales. So I stayed here with Onyx so he could just go do his thing and pick up our tiles because they got glazed overnight. So are you ready to show us? Open the packaging! That's yours. Oh wow! They look so much better, don't they, than like what we did. Here we go. So what, Onyx, what do you think of your tile? That was Onyx's tile, wasn't it? Let me zoom in. Ah, the colours are pretty. Okay, so this is the first one I did. And to be honest, I absolutely hated it in the workshop. I didn't like the mix of colours. Like, I thought it should have just been one, but actually I quite like it. Okay, tile 2 is the one I hand drew. Oh my god, that's atrocious. Oh my god.
You're not happy with them?
No, it's just my drawing's not very good. And then finally, my last one, because I did an extra tile. I paid another €5 for an extra tile, didn't I? This is my favourite one, and it is actually really, really beautiful. Look at that. I'm really happy with that.
It's like Indian or something.
Yeah. So what we're thinking of doing with these is putting like little sponges on the bottom and using them as coasters in the van. Obviously there's 5, so no, obviously we can't with all of them, but we'll figure it out.
I don't know where mine's going.
Oh yeah, hidden, perfect place so no one can see your shitty design.
That's what I was thinking.
It's another beautiful day here in Portugal. I believe it's going to be 20 degrees. We are still at the air just outside of Porto. So I think we've been here about 3 nights now. So I've had really intense work on, so we've not done anything for the past 2 days. So today is actually our second day going into Porto. We've just been kind of dwelling here in the air. And it has started to fill up as well, which I don't blame it because the weather is really nice and we've spotted a few UK vans but haven't had the guts to go over and say hello. We're going to head over to the metro, which is literally here, and head on in to Porto. We are now back at the Ribeira. We had to come back. I absolutely loved it last time, so there's no way we're going to miss out on it. Coming back into Porto for the second day. This time we are heading to the other side of the river, which we didn't make it to last time because pizza got in our way. And hopefully we'll also make it to the vegan buffet, which we missed out on last time. So yeah, I'm absolutely loving it here, and also the temperatures down at the Ribeira are just beautiful. It seems to be much hotter than the rest of Porto. How good this all looks. So this is €8.50 for the entire plate. We've got like spaghetti, some pesto pasta, quiche, some tomato wraps. This is like a mushroom curry. There's something else in there, I cannot remember, and some like Chinese spring roll thing. And then I've got a fresh pineapple juice, and Sam has a beer. Perfetto. I'm digging into the curry first. That is really, really good. I'm gonna have to try and make this at home. Do you know why it's so good going to vegan places, even though we're not vegan? We get to just eat everything without thinking about it. So this has just been amazing because we really struggle to find anywhere to eat that isn't just like a pizza or something really basic. So yeah, loving this. So it looks like your favourite bit was the mushroom curry, considering you don't like mushrooms. Have you turned to the mushroom side?
No. And if people speak like that over there, then hell yeah.
Did you know you're actually supposed to eat like this?
Huh?
With your fork upside down.
Is that so, darling? I'm not sure I'm gonna like that.
Where are you going, Onyx? we have hopped onto the cable car.
Yeah, we don't fancy doing another walk up the hill, so we'll skip it.
And I'm just really excited because it's dog friendly, so you get to come with us. Free of charge too. It is €6 each for one way, €9 return, but we're just going to go up the hill.
We haven't been up there yet, and there's apparently something we can explore, so win-win.
Oh, it's coming, it's Santa Bubble. I'm going to face the other way. I feel like a little kid. And we get to see the views from sky high. And that over there is the Ribeira, my favourite place in Porto.
Onyx, get in the bloody seat.
Onyx, do a poo-poo.
Onyx, get in your seat, you naughty boy.
Look, Onyx. What can you see? Is this your favourite part of the trip, Onyx? Whoa!
Go on, Onyx, off. Oh, good boy.
We could just pull in here, and then tomorrow we'll check out the rest, yeah? Can't see anything.
There's cars down there.
Okay, well we can get out and just walk Onyx down there and check it out, or go.
Just go.
Yeah. Oh, the dilemmas with parking up. This is why I always say, find your park up in the day. I feel like I'm about to do a rhyme. You'll be quoting me soon, Nick Romes. Morning guys, so it is a first for me to be out of bed before the boys, isn't it? Or at least before Sam. Look at them all snuggled up and cute. Yeah, there it is. So we actually ended up staying in Porto for 5 days. 3 of them we worked, hence why there's only 2 days worth of footage. But we ended up staying there longer than expected because I ended up booking in for a tattoo. It's currently wrapped up. I'm going to take it off and then I will reveal all. I found Porto so beautiful. I already can't wait to go back, and it's getting me excited to go see Lisbon, but in the meantime we need some wilderness. So last night, after my tattoo finished at about 8:30 in the evening, we drove off to this park up, which I'll show you in a second as well, in the middle of a pine forest and on the coastline, so we can hear the waves like crashing through fan and through the back windows. It has been beautiful. It reminds me of when we stayed in Azulejo waterfall in Ireland, and it just sends you into the most therapeutic sleep ever when you could just hear nature breaking through your van. Today's plans, first up, scrambled egg breakfast. This was something I kept having in Morocco. It's scrambled egg, fresh bread and dairy triangles. The combination is just epic together. You need to try it. So we've been eating quite a lot of that recently, and then we're gonna keep heading down the coastline. There's a few little stops, and then the most exciting bit is going to see my friend Annabelle, who I used to work with in Selfridges. I met her last time on the road in Spain and this time in Portugal, so I'm really excited for that. Are you ready for your scrammy breakfast? Here it is. Do you want it? Maybe Sam will carry you down the bed. Could you do that?
Of course. Taxi service.
Lord Onyx. Let's put this down.
Hello, young
down
Sarah.
for you.
I've heard that you are hungry for some scrammy egg.
I've just gone into Dumbo.
Wait.
Okay, sit, Onyx. Sit. Good boy. Okay, eat. Oh, you did go a little bit soon. Anyway, this is our breakfast. Gonna put the dairy triangles onto the bread, and it is bloody delicious. Give it a go and let me know what you think. So this was the track we came down last night, and we've just parked up in this bush. I believe the best park up is over there. Sun's already in it. And the sun is out over there, lucky them. It is very cold when the sun isn't on you here in Portugal, so I think it's about 9 degrees, I think it said, and then it's going to be consistent 18 degrees all week here. Obviously we're moving further south, so hopefully it just keeps getting a little bit warmer. Anyway, We're gonna go check out the beach and see how close we actually are. The pictures said we were gonna be on top of it and I can hear it, but I can't see anything yet. So yeah, we'll go have a look. What are you thinking, Sam?
Those waves look treacherous down there.
Apparently you can surf here, but I don't have the guts to get in. Okay guys, are you ready for the big tattoo reveal? It's under here. Sneak peek! Ah! Here you go, guys. What do you think? I'm absolutely in love with it. So the guy who did it, Diego, is inspired by like Japanese art, but I quite liked it because it looks like the tiles in Portugal. So I went for it. Guys, we're going to wrap this vlog up here. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. Thank you in advance. Also, for real-time content, head over to my Instagram @NickRoams and make sure to say hi. Anyway, catch you all next week, guys. Ciao! There we go.
Oh, this is cool.
So what, then I leave this for 4 days, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
I'll have to flannel wash in between.
I'm sure I'll be able to go wet in a little bit.
There we go, guys.